Man, this one is just full, like, if you mess up in any way, you are resetting. Like, there is no coming back from a mess up in this one. I think that this might be it, though. That was a regular jump. No, no way. This I don't know if this is it. We'll be honest. I feel like I want the other box up here, but I have no idea how to get it up here. Doesn't really matter, but in fact, just because. There. I like this better as a button. There. I've figured it out. No weird jumping. There's no weird jumping in this one. It's just no platforming. This game is not a platform game. I keep on treating it like a platform game. It's not.
Wow, that one was a mind bender.
It's okay. Alright. There's a question mark this way. Let's go this way. Question mark that way too, but let's go look at this one first. So I think this one might be closer. Oh, I see. I think we can maybe go this way. Maybe. Maybe I can go this way. We'll go around. We'll see if there's anything to look at on the way. We haven't found the, hologram. The purple hologram in this map yet. This one's way the hell out here. This one takes a while to get to and from. All right. Triangle number 1 or number 2, I don't know. Alternator. That's interesting. this. No, other way around. Like this. And like this. No. No. All right, hold on. I can figure this out. This one shouldn't be that hard. This one shouldn't be that hard. It's just about placement. Kind of doing it. You know, I'm thinking through it. But this doesn't give me anything. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to do both. Nope. I thought I got it. I thought that was it. Alright, hold on. Back to the way I came. This is definitely more complicated than I'm giving it credit for. That's not gonna be it. I mean, no. I feel like what I really need is, Again, I feel like my brain is fogged right now. Yeah, I'm getting COVID again. I don't think so. I'm all vaccinated up. I'm all vaxxed. I think what I think I'm missing is I need these to like play off each other. That's kind of what I need to do. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. No, it's not doing anything. No, I'm not even interacting with it. Is it one of them has to have both going onto it? And that one goes this. Somehow I did it, and it was purely guesswork. It was purely trial and error. I'm not actually even sure why that works. Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. So when the gate is down, the blue cancels out this one and it outputs nothing. But when the gate is up, the red wins out because the blue is no longer coming in. But then we still need blue to come in when the gate is down. So that's what this is for. And because this has nothing coming out, it doesn't block. I guess. That was pure, unadulterated trial and error. That was not me figuring out that puzzle. That was pure guesswork until it worked. That was pure brute force until it worked. I'm looking around for the holograms. The hologrimes. Not seeing anything, so we'll just go this way. Hey, how's it going? Alcatraz. Alcatraz and Herman look fairly similar to me. They're both gray. Is the issue. Herman has a bit more gold on him, but he's still mostly gray. Yes.
I'm tired of waiting. Sometimes I think Mother is stalling. Like, we could already be done with this, but she's afraid of what will happen if we contact New Jerusalem. Our discoveries are amazing, world-changing. But how much longer can we sit around on this island? None of it means anything if people don't know about it. Can they really be so afraid of change?
Maybe. Maybe they can. It looks like the other triangle could be on top of this if this goes up. Oh no! Did we find a Stratton in the second in the last one? Yeah, we did. I remember. He's up on the cliff.
I have considered the visions that have plagued me on this strange journey. This insubstantial pageant all around me. And I have asked myself, is this Hades? Are these the Blessed Isles? For I never believed that such things existed, except as made by the hands of the living. The conclusion I have come to frightens me. But I must face it. It is not this island that is insubstantial, but I. Straton of Stagira is dead. He has been dead for many ages of the world. I am a ghost. A flicker of memory, soon to be extinguished. And yet, I am pleased. Perhaps I did not live a good life, but I lived a necessary one. I am gone, but humankind abides. And the flame of Prometheus still burns. In its bright light, I will rest easy, knowing that my work is accomplished.
Humankind, much like the dude, will abide. Cheese. Cheese board. We still haven't gotten the last one in the, I believe it was the second stage. We will be going back there. Well, like I said, we have to go back for the Golden Gate things anyway, so... Yaku, what's going on?
What's up, 1K?
Athena designed a spaceport. What do you make of that?
Oh man, I love the idea of going up there. There's so much to see on Earth, but there, the possibilities are literally endless.
We just need endless energy to keep us recharged.
Imagine.
We don't even have to breathe,
if you think
do we?
about it, we're basically built for it.
Yeah.
We could travel in sleep mode. The only resource we need is energy. We can land on planets with minimal atmosphere or heavy gravity. Imagine seeing a sun 1,000 times the size of our own. Imagine planets where life has evolved from completely different materials. And you know what? I think it would make us love the Earth even more.
Alright, that is all. Thank you. I have already forgotten where the other star is. It's over there somewhere on a cliff. We'll find it. We found everything else so far. We found the hologram, we found Stratton. I don't think we're missing anything except for this puzzle and the last star. I will say we haven't found where the golden gates are. In this zone. But I mean, we'll find them when we need to, we'll find them. Okay. But then how do I undo that one? And I think this is kind of the way to go. Okay. That one... Alright, sure. Got it. Hey, I solved all regular puzzles! Solved them all. They're all done. Every single regular puzzle. I still need to figure out where the hell the star is. It's gonna be a, it's one of the puzzle ones, I think. Like, one of the ones I have to figure it out. Not one of the ones I have to get a beam to. I don't think. It's one of the ones that's gonna have, like, a map or something on it that I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on with it. There it is. How do we get up there? Not this way. If maybe the puzzle is just figuring out how to get up there. Nah, looks like it's just this way. Alright. Long live the king. Kick. Sure, I know where that is. I don't even need to take a picture of that. I know exactly where that is. It's right there. I didn't miss any lore dispensers around. You know what we haven't done? The lab, and I think I see where the lab is, over there. Let's get the star first. I forgot about the lab. It completely slipped my mind. But we'll get it. We'll get the lab. It's probably right there. It's probably where the question mark was, right over there. Star first, though. I mean, I get an achievement for getting all the stars. It's like down here somewhere. Let's get the star and then we'll go to the lab. I'm gonna get another achieve. Gonna get another achieve, says the guy who is not really a achieve hunter. Excitedly. Dumbledore said calmly. And then I wonder if we'll get a chief for visiting the last lab as well. I wonder if we'll get a chief for getting the last hologram as well when I go back there.
A hammer forges, and a hammer breaks. But who can know the heart of the blacksmith?
I mean, the blacksmith knows that. No chief! No chief for that. Also, I see 2 question marks on my compass. One of them is the lab. What's the other one? Is it a lore dispenser? It is a lore dispenser. Trevor, end! Oh no. The end of Trevor. It's people like Trevor as much as it is people like Alexandra who make the future happen. People with silly names like Trev, who aren't famous, who aren't geniuses, who aren't driven by a powerful vision of the future. Ordinary people whose work and sacrifice isn't even acknowledged or remembered. I will remember you, Trevor. You too held the world on your shoulders. Thank you. This is by Athena. From Triclinius. Number 333. Wow, a very appropriate name. Dear Founder, Byron and I used to go to the hills above the dam and observe the stars with the telescopes that I built. When I saw the stars like that, I felt such awe that I wished we had the ability to cry. I felt wonder, but I also felt recognition. I was seeing my home. The sea of stars is where we came from, and it's where we must return. I had so much hope then. I knew one day we would set sail. We would fly through the clouds of the nebula. We would cruise across planets where it rains diamonds. We would follow the fading light of distant supernovas. Until at last we met our brothers and sisters of the cosmos. I could feel that day coming. I can't anymore. I don't know how to live this way. Love and kisses, Triclinius. 33. Sarabai. This is by Hypatia. In memory still bright, I lived with Sarabai for nearly a century. I will not pretend that all the days were good. Some were terrible. She was opinionated, she could be difficult, she could be unfair, and so could I. Sometimes we hurt each other, though we rarely meant to. But most days were good, and some days were great. A great day with Sarabai made you feel different, made you feel like something had been revealed to you about the nature of the universe itself. Some innate goodness at the heart of all things. Like Nadia Sarabai, whose name she adopted, she believed in the existence of something sublime beyond the material world. I hope she was right. I hope she's still somewhere. I hope she's not trapped in that broken body I tried so hard to repair. I was advised to let her go, to get over my attachment. I tried, but it was the wrong advice. Love is what makes us human, and we should count ourselves blessed that we can experience it. My attachment is what kept me sane. What anchored me to this world. Even in death, she saved my life. I am grateful for the days that we got, but no amount of days would have been enough. Love is not finite, and it is for infinity that we must strive. I will do so for all of you who may still find love in honor of Sarabai. Love and kisses. Asia. Athena says, if I had been more careful, New Alexandria would never have happened, and Sarabai would still be alive. And then someone said something. Don't know what the reply to that was. Is this the final Trev?
Everybody's gone,
That's it?
except me and
Chief for
Alex.
that?
She's upstairs somewhere. Haven't talked to her in days. The only reason why I know she's still alive is she's submitting bug fixes. I still have a lot to do myself. I've almost got the the tertiary backup thing working. This is the one that's really gonna last if everything else breaks. And you know what? I think everything else might. The MLA still giving me all these hiccups, but I don't know. I'm not a software guy. All the software guys, yeah, they're dead. God, These these time capsules went a bit sideways, didn't they? I was gonna tell you all about myself and John Carpenter and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
mostly I just told you about Alex. Funny. I wonder if I should just I should just tell her. You know? Just tell her. Just tell her. Maybe later. I gotta finish this first.
Alright, but there probably isn't going to be later, I'm just saying. I mean, it does sound like you're, you know... You're not long for the world. I would like to thank 1K for recovering all of Trevor's recordings. It's clear that they meant a lot to Athena, and they should mean a lot to us too. He is as much our progenitor as Alexander Drennan was, and we should not forget him. Hypatia says, it's all a love story in the end, all of human history. Even when people die or never even have the chance to get to know each other. Love is the only thing that survives the abyss of time. Without the love Trevor felt for Alexandra, without the love Alexandra felt for us, none of us would be here and nothing would matter. Thank you, 1K. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dosicles, as tragic as this story is, it gives me hope. And who knows, perhaps she loved him too, or could have. Maybe. Just using this final lab. Hey, explore all the labs! Got it, I got the Chief. Hello, welcome. Welcome to nearing the end of the game, but we still have plenty of stuff left to do. We still have all of the golden gates. We still are going to end up going to the Megastructure, I think, after this. This is Talos, Principle 2. Dose, the sequel, the Revengening. To Talos 2 Principle. See what we have for lore. Cornelius. From Cornelius to Athena. Athena, I don't know if you're there or why you're not answering. It's been a long time, but I think about you and Miranda every day. In fact, I've been using the museum to further my research, and I think there's hope. You know, I wouldn't say this lightly. Please respond. I will return as soon as I can. I'll steal a VTOL if I have to. Yours, Cornelius. And then... Oh. Trials 40,880 to 89,972. That's a lot. That's a big range compared to what we had before. Remaining instabilities eliminated. And then another 1,000 trials. Final confirmation. And then trial 90,058. Version 1.0 successfully deployed. It is done. What now? I don't know, Athena. What now? What now indeed? Here it is. Here's the Megastructure. We're going to go in there at some point. Very soon. It's very, very soon we're going to go in there because we're just about done with this area. Motherhood. Machines of Mercy from Motherhood 12 Essays by Inessa Pichot? Sometimes I imagine myself following the matrilineal lineup against the river of time to the lives of my distant great-grandmothers. I try to imagine the sheer horror of motherhood, the agony of childbirth, the risk of death with every birth, the certainty of losing some of one's own children. To us, now, the loss of a child is a horror almost beyond words, a grief so deep it seems almost insurmountable. I try to imagine what it meant to live in a world where it was a ubiquitous reality, where you could only choose to respond with either an ever-deepening pain or an inhuman numbness. And all of it tied to the foundation stone of your existence, the body. This journey to the past reminds me that my freedom as a woman is on some level technological. Without medical technologies, I am reduced to the cruel logic of nature, which cares about nothing except reproduction. Without machines, I become a machine. Only machines allow us to be more than machines ourselves. Technology! Industry! From Spugna. Ugh. you think it's Spugna or do you think it's like Spoonia? Is there a you know, like Bologna? Bologna? Spoony? Is it Spoony? To Athena. Dear Founder, I heard a story that you left because you had discovered a way for us to become beings of flesh. Please, Founder, if this is true, please tell me how to achieve this miracle. I hate being a creature of metal and plastic, an abomination to the earth. Every day I curse myself for being immortal, for mindlessly consuming energy, for being so unlike the graceful animals to whom the planet truly belongs. I have stripped as many parts from this vile skeleton as I can, but it is not enough. I am still a machine. For the longest time, I couldn't understand the source of my unhappiness. I sought to blame our mayor and his associates for the decisions that made my life so miserable, but now I see that my problems aren't external at all. It's all me, and if I could change myself, if I could make myself truly human, I would be happy. Please, Founder, take pity on me, yours in faith. Spoony. I choose to say that name is Spoony. Where is this game from? It's made by Crow Team. Are they from Croatia? Or is that just the name? I don't know. Archive message from Hypatia to Athena. Dear Athena, I've been following the expedition for this incredible machine you've built. I don't know what's going on, and I wish Cornelius had told us the truth before he vanished. I wish both of you had told us everything from the beginning, to be honest. It was unfair to just abandon us. But then I abandoned you too, didn't I? After we lost Sarabai, I couldn't see anything except the unbearable permanence of her absence. It took me centuries to start getting involved again, but I did, Athena. I came back, and so can you. Love, Hypatia. Done here. I think we're actually done here. I think we can go. And I assume that we're going to go to the Megastructure next. And then after that, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to come back to these places at some point because we need to find the do all the Golden Gate puzzles. This is made by the same company that made Serious Sam. As it turns out, a company that can make mindless, violent fun can also make thought-provoking puzzle games. Maybe that's where all the mind went to. There is no mind in Serious Sam because it all went to the Talos Principle games. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, I think we're leaving. Are we leaving? Right, this, which I don't need anymore. What's the other? This. Oh. Gold puzzle activation. I'm basing this on Athena's description of the simulation and what little sense I've managed to make of the Megastructure systems. I think the gold puzzles are meant to open up when every other puzzle has been solved, and solving them will lead to something. In the simulation, trying to solve every puzzle instead of trying to defy Elohim was actually negative. No idea if the same applies here. In any case, I suspect the puzzles won't open up until Byron's logged out. They represent the highest levels of security and undoubtedly hide something important, and as long as an unauthorized user is logged in, the system will stay in some degree of lockdown. See, I'm still pretty sure that these symbols represent Megastructure visits. Specifically. Maybe they're lore justifying it via, you know, Byron still being logged in, but I'm reasonably sure we're gonna have to visit Megastructure at least one more time before they open up. Which kind of like you would think going into the Megastructure one more time would be like the end of the game, but it ain't. It ain't, though. Alright. This is probably not going to be it, but we'll see. Nope. Hold on. That's not it either. Alright. That's... do this. Nope. There it goes. Got it. Easy. You've come at an interesting time, by the way, because I've done all of the regular puzzles in the game. There are other puzzles, though. There will be more puzzles. But, like, all the regular puzzles have been done now. There are, I think they're going to be, I don't know if they're not hidden. They're just puzzles I can't access yet until we go to the Megastructure again.
You have heard the myths of gods and titans.
Sure.
But as you approach the end of your journey, I will tell you the truth that all men fear.
Okay.
The truth that neither Pandora nor the Sphinx will face.
Sure.
There are no gods, son of man. There are no titans, no heroes to save you, no divine judge to weigh your soul against a feather. Nature has no will, and she is not your mother. There is only you, and the spark of the sublime that is your mind. As for myself, I never brought the flame to humankind as the stories tell. I only showed you where it was within yourselves.
Okay. I just want to find Byron. I mean, what is the sublime?
It is that voice within you which says, I am that I am. I will be what I will be.
Liar. I don't know that this is necessarily true. There are a lot of myths that have an element of truth, but not necessarily all of them. Honestly, I'm just trying to find Byron at
As
this
you
point.
freed me, so I will help you free your friend. When you are within Olympus, follow my signs.
Okay. So, back to the Megastructure then.
All right, it's time to do this.
Got another chief.
Let's go get Byron.
Yes, please. Let's go get Byron, and then let's go, let's go do more puzzles, because we still have all of the Gold Gate puzzles to do, and I'm looking forward to doing them. Fire, you got anything to say? Nope. Let's go.
Byron always called me a pessimist, but I don't think it's pessimistic to recognize our flaws, or to think the natural world is just as valuable as we are. If I was pessimistic, I wouldn't believe that we can turn our back on the old ways, or that we can find happiness in humility. But I do. I have hope, even if Byron could never see it that way.
Okay. Let us go into the Megastructure. Herman?
1K, a word, please.
What?
Without the streaming.
Okay.
I'm afraid your choices
Guys,
have
I'm
put
sorry, I have
me
to stop
into a
streaming real quick.
difficult position.
Hold on, let me
Belief
pause
in the
Twitch.
goal was already waning, but your revelation in the Somnodrome may have given it the final blow.
Why didn't you stop me from using it?
Because I wanted you to understand what it means to be in that position. To have everyone looking to you for answers, for guidance. Look, let me speak plainly for a moment.
Please.
You and I both know that I exaggerated. I built a myth around Athena that does not reflect what she believed. But you have to understand, it wasn't really about her. It was about what the city needed. It was about keeping us together, invested in a common narrative. And it was about preventing us from going the way of our ancestors. Because temptation is real, and our flaws are still the same.
So the goal is a myth then?
A myth, but a necessary one.
I'm still streaming on Twitch,
I'm
by
not
the way.
a
I didn't actually
fanatic
pause.
or a fool, 1K.
Just letting you know, Herman.
Although I sometimes play one. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I know I can't stop you from trying to save Byron, but what's in that pyramid could destroy everything I've tried to build.
I mean, this is true. I get to call him Herman, too. No, your myth is strangling our entire species, Herman.
Don't think I haven't considered it. I listened to those Alexandra Drennan recordings over and over. I just don't know if she was right about us. But maybe I did lose my way. Very well. I've done what I could. You do as you must.
All right, I will.
Good luck.
Is anyone gonna, like, message me and be like, hey, why did you turn off the streaming? What were you talking about with Herman?
Let's go.
You're coming along this time?
Yep.
Well, what about protocol?
Screw protocol. It's Byron.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Alcatraz. There's more puzzles in here too. Just, you know, it's always nice. I couldn't know where to go. I mean, to be fair, in this one, sure, I think you can figure out where to go, but in the other ones, I guess he just kind of found a place to land. Is that Byron? It is. Accidentally clicked off the game. Right. Let's go. I'm winning. I'm racing. I'm winning.
Follow my sprite, and it will show you the way to your friend.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's
Do
just
as he
up here and
says.
then to the right.
We went through a lot of trouble.
This way. You must free him. He cannot free himself.
I will. That's the plan, bucko.
What's happening? 1K? I'm out. Oh, my friend, the things that I saw, the power of this machine. The depth of her grief. Come on, follow me. I have to show you something.
Okay.
I thought all of this was deliberate. Athena testing us to see if we're worthy of her invention. I wanted to believe that she had a plan. In my own way, I mythologized her as much as everyone else. I never thought she might feel confused, lonely, uncertain. And what's
So Athena was the silent all along.
To do when you feel lost and sad,
She didn't actually have a plan.
What to do next? You take a nap. Here, listen.
If I give them the machine, if I convince them of its power, we could finally build the world Alexandra imagined. The world Miranda deserved. No, the world we all deserve, even the worst of us. We could take stewardship of this planet. We could explore the stars. We could give meaning to the universe.
If you embrace the knowledge of the flame, you can bring light into the darkness.
But what if they make the same mistakes again? What if selfishness and stupidity win out again? What if they take my machine and turn it into a weapon? What if they act like children and burn the planet?
The secrets of the flame are not for ordinary mortals to know.
So was I partially right?
Your sinful nature.
They're not parts of Miranda, they're
Do you
parts
see
of
what's
Athena.
happening? It's her. It's all her. Everything we're seeing is Athena. Her every hope, her every fear, all of her memories and contradictions brought to life by the machine. A dream-given form expressed in the language of her childhood. A world of puzzles and towers.
No, what can I do? How do I make this decision? There has to be an answer. There has to be a way of making sure it's the right choice. It can't just be a leap of faith. There are no answers, creature of clay. Every question leads to another.
She's not waiting for us to prove ourselves before she helps us. She needs us to help her. We have to wake her up. Whoops. The system is still stabilizing. Maybe we'd better get out. Come on.
Okay, we are going this way though, right? Is there a button I can stand on? No. Oh, this was the platform that Sphinx was on. Alright. That way, I'm sure. What's over here? Anything? Yeah, is this the same room?
No! I cannot allow this.
Why not? Bah! Isn't that the name of a Final Fantasy XIV song?
You have suffered a grievous injury, my child. But do not lose faith. Your companions have not forgotten you. And it is through the bonds that you have forged that you will be saved.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Welcome back to the land of the living. For a while there, I thought we might have to reset you.
What happened?
We think you and Byron got hit by some kind of energy discharge. Knocked both of you out. Alcatraz, Melville, and Yakut went looking for you, but you were hard to find. and even harder to fix. It's been several weeks.
Several weeks. We've been out for several weeks. Byron okay?
He's fine, don't worry.
Okay. What's going on here then?
A lot has changed. While you were asleep, the idea of the goal cracked and then broke. People decided they wanted change. They wanted the ideals of Athena, not the founder. A better world of growth and exploration, but without the mistakes of the past. And so they turned to Byron, who never wavered in his beliefs. He's mayor now. The question is,
Great.
What do you plan to do now?
I plan to go back out and do all the gold puzzles. We have to go back. Kate! We have to go back.
And what about the theory of
Neith,
everything?
we have to go back. So we have to embrace the future.
If that's your choice, you should speak to Byron. He's waiting for you outside.
Would things have gone differently if I had made other choices?
We're all
if I
in
was
this
like
together, 1K. One way or another.
If I was full against Byron instead of being more, you know, progressive, would things be different? Oh, hey, look. I can go in here now. I couldn't go in here before. Hello? What are these? Are these just resting pods? Recharge pods? The philosopher must be like the architect. To write well is important, but not more important than building an edifice that will not collapse. Some philosophers construct dwellings that seem pleasant to the eye, but are traps for the unwary. By Stratton. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction, and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This was here the whole time, and we never were able to get in here before. Excuse me. Philosophy has only two purposes: to describe the world and to change it. Everything else is vanity and self-delusion. And it behooves us to be cautious when particularly taken with any philosopher's claims, and to consider whether our reaction is due to the logic of his claim or due to the poetry of his words. A beautifully phrased sentence is an accomplishment in oratory, not philosophy. And the pleasure we take from it should not be mistaken for truth. Probably all true. We could, and we should. Oh, hey. Mayor.
Hello,
Mr. Mayor. Yeah.
It's still strange when people call me that. You know, it's funny. Asking you to come along on the expedition was an impulse, but it was probably the most momentous decision I made. You changed everything. But the story's not over yet.
We have to do the gold puzzles. Save Athena.
We do. She gave everything she had for this city. And I don't think any of us really understood it. Not even me. We all tried to turn her into a prophet when she was just a human being.
What did you see while you were inside the system?
Athena's dreams. A recursive loop of hopes and fears. And my own foolishness. For thinking I had been abandoned. When I had been given a chance to grow up. To stand for my own ideas.
What do we do now?
Well, luckily this time we shouldn't have any trouble getting another expedition approved. I hear the mayor is a big fan of Athena and is very interested in her theory of everything. In fact, I think he's having a VTOL prepared as we speak.
How do you know this? Do you know the mayor?
It's just one thing you have to take care of first.
What's that?
Speak to Melville and Yakut.
Okay.
They were part of the beginning, they can be part of the end, if they want to.
Right.
I'll take care of the rest.
What about Alcatraz? Is he coming too? I don't mind. Come. thought this was a body bag for a second. I'm like, who died?
You're going back, aren't you?
We are. We can't leave Athena trapped.
But you're not going to shut the machine down, are you?
No?
Then let me just say this, okay? I understand what you believe in. I really do. I've always respected your vision of the future, Byron. It's beautiful. It's moving. But just consider that maybe there is another way. A way that is more humble and maybe less exciting, but no less beautiful. Just consider that maybe that machine doesn't have any answers for us. None that really matter. We don't need a theory of everything to be happy.
It was never just about happiness, Hal. But thank you for your honesty.
Are you gonna come with us? Saying, you can come with us. Awkward silence. When you say goodbye to someone and you end up going the same way. Okay.
All right, I'll see you at the VTOL.
All right. Okay. Josephus, what's going on? Why are you walking? Where are you going? What are you doing? Have you been down here the whole time? You're just down here? Build the world we can all share in abundance. Are these new? Believe in humanity. Civilization creates meaning.
Things are finally getting better.
Attention all citizens. A scavenging expedition to the western ruins will set out next week. If you'd like to participate, please get in touch with Garrus.
Just wait until he's done with his calibrations. Purple.
Hey, dude, nice to see you again.
What's up?
Oh, glad you made it.
What do you think should be done about the megastructure?
Honestly, dude, I don't have a clue. I don't really understand all this philosophical stuff, but you've had all these awesome, mind-blowing experiences.
I mean, me
so
neither,
you know
to be
what?
fair.
I trust you to make the right choice.
Okay. How do you feel?
Strange things are afoot, dude. Life
Yeah.
is gonna change, I can feel it. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see.
Okay, well, have a nice day. I suppose we should do the rounds, should we not? We should go and see who all we can talk to. I shudder to think what this person is going to say.
You've destroyed everything, 1K.
You're welcome.
I thought the Founder had chosen you, but you're the harbinger of our doom.
That
I
I
can
am.
only pray that you fail.
Okay. Bye. Nice chatting. Hey.
You know, I've been coming to this memorial day after day, thinking about Alexandra Drennan and her values. And you know what I finally realized? Alexandra Drennan is dead. She's gone. She can't help us now.
You're only
It's
now
not
realizing
her
that?
burden anymore. No, it's Byron who embodies those values now.
Byron, and you. So I want you to know that you have my full support.
Great.
I only wish I'd spent less time thinking about the past.
Can you talk to Thekla for
More
me?
time actually doing something for the
Maybe
future.
get her back on track a little bit. Through all of this is still...
I look at this inert shape and I wonder,
Did this not work before?
will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours, or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet
Did we hear this one before?
as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
Maybe it didn't work before, because that would have been a little bit, bias-inducing. Look, there's Garrus. He's on his way to do his calibrations.
Hi, 1K.
Hey, how you doing? No, I kind of wish that there was a button like in Red Dead 2, because as you well know, I have been playing Red Dead 2 in my spare time, and there is a button you can press when passing people that will say hi. Well, among other things, you have a choice. You can say hi, or you can like insult them, or you can, stick them up and rob them. Now I kind of wish there was a button for that in this game as well. I'm gonna say hi to people. Let's go talk to this guy. Oh, look, there's this guy. There's another guy over here somewhere too, right? In the ruins. Ghost, please.
Thank you for supporting Byron, 1K. He understands what this is really about. Not technology or science, but love. Love of humanity, yes, but within that, space for individual love to flourish. When you find Athena, please remember that.
Okay. Can I pet this very rough and sponge-like cat? Very scratchy. Very scratchy fur. Where's the other guy? I seem to remember there being more ruins around here than there are. Did they move stuff? Did they adjust stuff? Did they change stuff around? Or am I just missing it? Maybe it's in here. Yeah, maybe it's just in here. I think maybe it's in here. Or not. Oh, it's in here. It's past it. Completely past it. That's what happened. Hey.
Founder bless you, friend.
Oh, it's Belmarsh again. Belmarsh! What's your deal? What do you think about our future?
Byron is a dangerous man. His belief in an objective, knowable reality, his fanatical dedication to this teleological narrative of human progress.
Uh-huh.
These ideas should not have been allowed to dominate our government.
You still believe in the Founder?
I believe the narrative of the Founder will always be with us in one form or another. I do not particularly care how it relates to Athena.
Okay, bye. Give me your color scheme, by the way. You're not cool enough for that color scheme. You're kind of lame, if I'm being honest. I don't think there's anyone else out here to talk to. I know that there's the guy over by the, like over by that, which we'll go see. But I mean, if I'm making the rounds, I'm gonna go everywhere. It could be possible. It's very possible that I'm not even gonna do any more puzzles before the end of the stream. That we're gonna have to do all the puzzles next week. We'll see where we get to. Skylar, what's going on?
I'm glad to see you made it, 1K.
How have you been?
You told me to listen to Cornelius, so I thought long and hard about what I'm invested in.
Yeah?
And I realized that what I care about isn't just making prefab walls, but helping people build homes. Places where they'll live, where they'll be happy. That's what I need to be doing. Luckily, Mayor Byron has announced the city will be expanding again.
Yay!
So I can finally do that.
Alright. I mean, we do need to
1K.
get this stuff all, you know, done and taken care of as well before that happens. You know, we're not quite there yet. Can I use, Cornelius's thing? That was all his own. Actually. No. I thought maybe he would have added to his notes, but I don't think so. Where's that one guy who was, like, real prickly? Miku. We never saw him again. Julian? I don't remember what his name was. Guys, Airnex, Chavo, Elwin. Alright. Next. Next place. Let's go out to see this guy out in the boonies out here. See what he has to say. Assuming he's still there. That's right. Ren.
You know, 1K, I decided to keep working on the dome.
Good.
It doesn't have to be a symbol of separation from the world. It can still be of use to us, so long as we remember to step beyond it every now and then.
Great. Good luck.
Likewise.
Alright. So really there's only two, so far there's really kind of only two assholes still left. There's, Dalmarsh, and there's, Thekla. Like, I'm not saying that being in disagreement makes them an asshole. It's the way they choose to express their disagreement makes them an asshole.
Hello?
Hi. Hello? Yakut. What
I'm
up?
really glad you made it, 1K.
It's lighting, though.
For a while, I really thought even Neith
Look
couldn't
amazing
fix you.
light, Yakut. I'm going back to the Megastructure. Wanna come?
Yes. I thought about it a lot, but we need the theory of everything. We can't keep hiding from the future. We have to have a little faith, not in technology, but in people, in ourselves.
You have to have a little faith, Arthur.
All right, I'll get ready.
Alright. You. Nope. You. Nope. We'll go say hi to, Helga as well at some point.
Welcome back, 1K.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for saving Byron.
You're welcome.
I would have missed that old fool.
Didn't really do it for you, but you're welcome. How are things in New Jerusalem these days?
Lively. The city seems to be waking up from its lethargy. I hear a lot of people are working on new art, too. And I hear someone's figuring out how to make movies again.
Great. Thanks. Figuring out. I imagine it involves a lot of CG. Because, I mean, you could record out here. It's just, you know... Hey.
A lot's changed since you last walked the gardens, 1K.
The city is growing. The plants are growing. I'm growing. The city's growing.
Exactly. Would you like to know a secret?
Sure.
A long time ago, Doge may have mentioned a mysterious fifth friend of hers. I am that friend.
Oh.
You've demonstrated how much you want to share your compassion with the world. Well, welcome to the team.
Right.
In case you ever need it, the code phrase is Moral Compiler Disco. You're not alone, 1K. Whatever you decide to do next.
Great.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
1K, you're back.
I am. How are things?
Listen, people responded to what you saw in the Sumner drone. I've seen 3 random acts of kindness just this morning.
That's good to hear, and otherwise?
I think people are happy with the change of leadership that happened while you were sleeping. But they're nervous about what you're going to do next.
Alright, well, they should be. No. They should be. Turns out it was all my plan. Alright. I think we've talked to everybody, maybe? Except for, of course, Melville. Where's, her man? He might still be up there.
Hey, 1K.
Hey, how you doing? Melville?
1K, you're back on your feet. One of which I fixed, by the way. You're welcome.
Thanks. I'm going back. You wanna come?
Of course.
No, but we have to go
I
back.
will.
We have to go back.
I might want this even more than you do. I want to explore. I want to build. I want to be more than this grumpy old mechanic going through the motions. I want to live.
I want to live! Then meet me at the Beetle.
See you there.
Is there anything else that I'm missing? Is there anything else? Is there anybody else that I need to talk to? That I haven't? Other than whoever's, probably up on the top there. Probably Byron and Alcatraz. Maybe, Herman. I don't think so. I think that's everybody. Alright. I haven't talked to Pee Wee Herman. Alas, I think he might be dead. Melville! You better run! We're gonna leave without you! You better hurry up! Damien.
Welcome back, 1K. Glad to see you're doing better.
Not the voice I would have imagined for him. How is Byron handling his new position?
Surprisingly calmly. He knows what he's doing, and he's gonna get the job done. He did have to kick out a few people, but he was a lot nicer about it than I would have been.
And so you're working for him now?
I'm still doing the same job I did before, but Byron's removed some of the layers of bureaucracy, so we communicate more directly now, and we have more choices in how we deal with problems.
Great. What do you think about the theory of everything?
I think it's only the beginning. Athena hasn't even scratched the surface of what you could do with it, and that's fine, she's just one person. The really interesting stuff is going to start happening when you give this power to the people, when every citizen can bring their own ingenuity to it.
What happened to your strike?
Well, it's hard to believe, but we won. Turns out that does happen.
Sometimes, yeah. Alright. Why? Where is Herman? He's just, like, not here anymore. I mean, I guess he's not there anymore, but, you know, I would have thought we would have found him out there somewhere, you know what I mean? That's all.
1K, it's a pleasure to see you back on your feet. Everyone was quite worried about you. And I'm very glad you've decided to side with Byron.
I mean, I'm siding with everybody. How's the situation in the city?
We've finally started fixing stuff again. Byron has given people a sense of purpose and dignity. Not everyone is happy, but if you return with Athena and the theory of everything, I think this is going to be a golden age.
And how are you?
I feel hope, 1K. Real, proper hope. We can transform the world. We can lessen suffering. It's going to happen, thanks to you.
And how's Patricia?
She's well, thank you. I hope that with the theory of everything, we'll be able to extend her life. She
maybe.
deserves immortality no less than we do.
Alright, time to go.
Good luck, my friend.
Anybody else around here? Nope.
I'm glad you're all here. I wish Al could come too, but he believes what he believes. Yakut, please take us up.
Aye, aye, Mr. Mayor, sir.
Don't do that.
Of course, Mr. Mayor, sir. I won't.
I'm switching to sleep mode.
I have only one thing to ask of you, my child.
Yes, Orianche?
When at last you find yourself before Athena, be gentle to my old friend.
Okay.
The weight of the world was placed on her shoulders, and if she failed to carry it, it was because no one can carry such a burden alone.
Ah. Alright. We're in. Is it going to make me go to the Megastructure right off the bat, or
All right,
are we
1K,
going to land?
You're in charge now. If you want to explore, make sure we didn't miss anything out there.
Oh,
Go ahead.
absolutely.
When you're ready, let us know, and we'll head into the Megastructure.
Oh, we are going directly to the golden puzzles. And we're going to do them in order. We're going to start with number 1. You're going to have to remind me to look for the hologram in the second world. I think it was the second world. So I can get that over and done with. Oh, I have 2 messages as well. 4 messages,
There
Jesus.
seem to be more puzzles per cluster than necessary to gain access to the tower. I wonder what happens if you solve all of them.
That's what I'm wondering. City news. Axiothea, in addition to the previously announced new scouting and scavenging expeditions and the reactivation of the abandoned mining and factory projects, Mayor Byron has asked citizens to submit ideas for other possible undertakings, which are to be discussed at the next public assembly after Mayor Byron returns from the Megastructure. And then we have Places of Longing, possibly the last one from Aethelvok, which is New Jerusalem. I yearn for a city that does not yet exist. It is a wealthy city, abundant, prosperous, full of life and energy, but its prosperity is not like that of the cities of old, a thin gilded layer over a cesspool of misery. No, its riches are deep. They permeate its every street. They fill it with depth and texture. It is a city of delights, of secrets, of surprises, always growing, always changing. It's every citizen partaking of its joys as well as its tragedies. I do not think that this is the last city, the one where our journey will end. I think it is the first. I guess that he made a picture, painting. The Tower by Emesh. There is a tower waiting for me. I see it on the horizon, and every day it grows closer. It has been a companion on my journey, but I fear the day I will reach it, for I have loved this road, and the fields and the hills it has shown me. But the tower waits, and I can only hope that from its heights I will see other roads and other towers, and dreams of journeys yet to come. Thank you, Emesh. I find your work deeply moving. Beautiful work. I don't really get poetry. I find it moving, but I don't know why. To be honest, I feel the same way, but then that's the point. If it could be expressed in as an essay, it should be an essay, not a poem. I don't get it, but I sort of wish I did, but poetry always leaves me confused. That's pretty common, Pellegrino, and nothing to be ashamed of. We're often taught to treat poetry like a secret message, which only some people can decipher, but poetry is really a kind of music. It's not an intellectual pursuit, not something to be analyzed and dissected. It needs to be felt, to be spoken, to be sung. If you find the melody in the words, you will understand it. Damien, I think pessimism is completely out of date. I think that's a romantic indulgence. I don't think anyone can afford to be pessimistic anymore. I mean, there's so much that can go wrong. Optimism is the only thing possible anymore. I've always thought that an optimist was a person who worked on eyeballs. No, who knew exactly how sad a place the world could be, and a pessimist is a man who finds out anew every morning. That's the real difference. No, I'm obviously optimistic because you simply have to be. It's an obligation to be optimistic. This is from Peter Ustinov, co-star of The Talos Principle, 1961. To me, this sounds exactly like what Alexander Drennan would have believed. That's why I ultimately decided to support Byron. I think he understands how sad the world is, but also remains optimistic. You'll be disappointed. People always disappoint you in the end. Jesus, Ovis. What happened to you? You've misunderstood the entire point of the quotation, Ovis. That disappointment is already baked into the concept of optimism. Optimism is knowing people like you exist, but having hope anyway. Ouch. True, though. Alright, Millville?
Yes?
What do you think about the situation in New Jerusalem?
Now that Byron's in charge, I feel less stuck. The city is coming back to life, and I can do things that matter. Feels good.
So everything that surrounds us is a dream printed into reality.
Well, that explains the discrepancies between all those schematics you found and the actual megastructure. It's all been transformed by Athena's dream. No wonder it was driving me potty. Driving me potty? What kind of bizarre idiot came up with that expression? I'm serious. The moment we're done with this, I'm going to sit down and update the language libraries. And I'm going to put in every swear word in every language ever invented.
Good. Do it. What did you do while I was being repaired?
After Byron woke up, he enlisted me for his campaign. He said I was the only one who could really explain just how broken New Jerusalem really is. I think this might have been the first time people actually really listened to me.
Well, I should get back. I should get back to it. Yeah, good. Talk to everybody and then we'll go.
What's up, 1K?
Not into the megastructure. We're going to the puzzles. How are you feeling?
There's still some part of me that's afraid that things will go wrong. I don't know if I can ever really shake that, but I do feel hopeful. I think things are finally going to get better.
Well, what's up with those puzzles of the golden gates? Are they open yet?
I'm not sure. There seems to be one per site. Maybe they open up when you complete the rest of them? I've only had a brief look at them with the drone, and they look complicated.
Good.
But maybe that's just me.
That's fine.
You know how I am with puzzles.
Ah, you did okay. Byron?
What can I do for you, 1K?
What's it like to be mayor?
It feels surprisingly good. I spent so many years just talking about change, but I never really tried to actually put myself in a position where I could make a difference. Noble failure is overrated, if you ask me. Better to actually win.
What are your priorities as mayor?
What matters most is just to get people active again. Building, exploring, imagining. Giving each of them a chance to contribute, but also to grow as individuals. Some philosophers have claimed that you can either maximize freedom or security. I've always thought that was a failure of imagination. Or perhaps courage. In fact, the two are intertwined, and we have to maximize both.
You think things still might go wrong?
Of course. Faith in humanity doesn't have to be blind faith, 1K. The future isn't going to be a utopia, but it will be better. And not just a little bit.
Will your friendship with Alcatraz be okay?
In the long run, I think we'll be fine. He can't imagine the world we're trying to build. But when he sees it with his own eyes, I think he'll come around.
Okay, let's go. Step away from the VTOL, so I don't get, like, pulled into, you know, going in. I know that we still have things here, but I'm gonna do the golden puzzles before we start looking at that, because I feel like that's probably what's required anyway. That, like, temple that's around here. Here we go. We'll do it in the same order that game was in. All right. All we have is the gold puzzle. Where is the gold puzzle? That way, apparently. I think we have to go around. I don't know. Depending on how complicated these are, we might only have time for one, but we'll see. I don't think it's going to take me 25 minutes. I should not say that. I should not say that. Because now it just means that I'm not going to be able to solve it before the end of the stream. It's open! I'm going in! Jumpstart. Puzzle solved. Sorry, I had to open that up first, and then I'll do this. That will do this. And then this. I think I need to, yeah, I think I need to switch this. I don't need this anymore. And I don't need to open up anything else. I do need to have red, though. To turn that on. No, I don't. I actually don't need to do that. Let's do this. So this isn't gonna work. It's fine. I need. This up for now. Got it. I got it. I got it, everybody. It only took me 5 minutes.
I've been watching you for some time.
Cornelius.
Sorry to be so mysterious, but I was unsure as to your intentions. There are people who would prefer Athena to stay where she is. I believe the puzzle you just solved is part of something hidden deep inside Athena's dream. Hidden even from herself. If you're willing to keep going, I think I know where this leads, and it could change everything for us.
Is that a good thing?
I knew Cornelius would turn up sooner or later. If you can help him, 1K, please do.
I mean, I'll try. Let's try the next one, I suppose. We actually need to search for the hologram in the second one, so you know what I'll do? I'll go ahead and search for the hologram first. And we'll see what that ends up with, time-wise. Yeah. We found the one here. This is the only one that we haven't found, I believe. We found Stratton in the first one, right? Pretty sure we did. Like it's been so long. I have no idea where the hologram is, by the way. I'm sure that it's not past the bridge. Because none of them have been. This bright light is going to be annoying for finding the hologram because it's going to drown out the purple. But, you know, we'll do a Do a quick survey, try to find it. I don't know if we'll get a chief for it to confirm that we've got it, but we'll see. I thought for sure it was going to be like right here. I was like, this is it. I found it. No, I really am on the time crunch. Time crunch for the hologram. This is where Stratton was. No, this is a cheat. Well, we found something extra that we didn't find before, so there's that. Did I just see it? Yep, there it is. Go this way around, maybe? I saw it. It's up there. It's up on this ridge. Yay! Who are these people? No chief, by the way. It could mean that we missed one, or it could just mean there's no chief for doing it. Alright. Time to that's it. That's all we had. Now to do the gold puzzles. I believe we're only missing gold puzzles. I'll look at my chiefs after tonight and see. For some reason, I'm thinking I might have missed one of the Strattons. But then again, I think I got the chief for getting all of them, so maybe I didn't. I'll look and see. We got plenty more of this game. You know, we're near the end, but we're not going to end tonight, unfortunately, but we're probably going to... I feel like we're going to end fairly early next week, but we still have all of the DLC, so... And again, it is entirely possible I'm going to run into a puzzle that I'm not going to be able to finish in 5 minutes. So, you know... There is definitely that. Oh, let's see. What was this? Yep. Oh. Okay. This closes this off, but, I mean... Don't know why I would need it again anyway. This... Obviously not. Okay. Ah. think so. I was thinking, what if I have to, you know, float this up? Which, I mean, still is a potential. I think I need the box here. Maybe I just want to float this up myself. But there's nowhere for this to go. Even if it were on a box, it wouldn't go. Doesn't necessarily mean that it... Yeah, I'm thinking it needs to float on a box. Hold on. Let's get this working on this as well. And you know what? Just because, let's do that. Missing something. We're not going to need the box here. What I need is to get this going.
here in the beginning. It was a relief to be away from the politics of New Jerusalem, to be free to study and to create, to imagine a better future without all the exhausting nonsense of the city. Even reusing the technology from New Alexandria felt good, like we were picking up a thread that should never have been abandoned. For the first time, we could be who we wanted to be, the best versions of ourselves.
All right. I'm going to call it here. We're a few minutes early. But next week we'll go through all of the rest of the golden thingies. Wow. Just didn't see it. Next week. Next week I think we might finish, unless we get to a puzzle that it takes me like 3 hours to solve, which, to be fair, is possible. We all know that it's possible. We all know it could happen. We're gonna finish this game next week. Of course, like I said, we have all of the DLC, which is gonna probably take us another few weeks to do as well. I imagine. I don't know how long it is, but you know, it'll take us a while to do it. So we might be finished with the main game next week, but I have plenty more puzzle bots to play through. So until then, everybody, goodbye.